Okay, the next installment of Beyam Darkecha B'ezrat Hashem. We're up to the chapter called Ga'ava, which means arrogance, where a person thinks highly of himself. I am this, I am that, I'm better than you. And it's a very, very common midah. Everybody suffers from this. And it's the most damaging. Not working on your humility. How do you say ga'ava?
Gorgeous.
Yes, thank you. If you do not work on this, it can lead you to all the bad sins in the world. It is a root for all bad character traits. And it's the source of much tum'ah, impurity. So, how do we conquer? How do we beat having ga'ava? So it takes a little bit of thinking, thought process. We have to realize all ga'ava is a big fat lie. It's a sheker. Why is it a sheker? It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a yeah. It's one big abman. Why? Because you have to realize that no one in this world is powerful without Hashem's help. Okay? Like, if you don't see the hand of God and realize God gives blessing to everything, so then you could think you run the world. You could think that you're smart, you're wealthy, you're a good speaker, you're, have strength, and you think that you're better than everybody. But you always have to remember that what? Who gave you all these things? Hashem. There's a famous mashal we always say. A guy needed to go to a wedding, and he didn't have a suit. All his suit's dirty. He goes to his friend, he says, "Can I borrow a suit?" "Yeah, come." He goes to his house to pick up a suit. He says, "No, come choose." He looks in his closet, he takes one out. He says, "Oh, this is a very good suit." He looks inside, Versace. Oh, hey, nice. Good name. Okay, chavo, enjoy. Bring it back next week. Okay, he goes, he wears it. He comes to the wedding. Everybody says, "Whoa, you look nice. What is this?" They open, they check.
Sharpness.
It was checked. They check. "Oh, Versace. Wow, you have good life now. You look handsome. You nice." Yeah. And he gets all night. Everybody giving kavod, big kavod. So now, is this kavod real? It's not real. Why? Because this suit is not even his. He borrowed it from his friend. It's not his. So why does he deserve all this kavod? It's not. He didn't buy this. He didn't work for it. So then, that's what the sages say, that if you remember that who gave us our money, who gave us our wisdom, who gave us our strength? Hashem. It's all borrowed from Hashem. When we were born in this world, did we choose, "Oh, I'm going to be wealthy"? Did they ask us, "Oh, you want to be strong or you want to be weak"? Did they ask us, "You want to be smart or you want to be dumb"? No. We got whatever we got, and that's what Hashem gave us. So we have to be grateful, and we have to realize, so why do I think I'm all this and I deserve this and I deserve that? Hashem gave me this. Hashem deserves all the kavod. That's why Moshe Rabbeinu was so humble, because he realizes nothing is me. Everything's Hashem. Everything he gave me, he decided, he made it. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have anything. So therefore, don't give kavod to me, give kavod to Hashem. So therefore, when we think like this, we'll realize that ga'ava is a sheker, ga'ava is a lie. Abman. But a lot of times, a person, he knows it's from Hashem, and let's say you do a lot of mitzvot. There's some people who are religious. They do a lot of mitzvot, they teach a lot of Torah, they inspire a lot of people, they're good working men in the community, religious, but they still have a lot of ga'ava. The way they talk to their workers, the way they talk to people in shul, the way they talk to the rabbi, the way they talk to their wives. A lot of ga'ava they have. But how? You're religious. So they think that, okay, I believe in God, but who woke up to go to Nets 5 o'clock in the morning? I did. And who gave all this money to the yeshiva that it should be supported? I did. And who made siyum masechet? And who made sure that I bought my wife for my wife? I paid the bills and I bought her a nice purse and I sent my kids to yeshiva, paid tuition. Who did this? Me. I did all these mitzvot. I did. So give me kavod. They go to the rabbi. If it wasn't for us, we would have no salary. Say spasiba skaze. Without us, you're nobody, right? Or they say to Hashem, I deserve. What is it? I go to shul. I pray mincha. I pray shachrit. Pray arvit. I've learned Torah. Where's the refuah shlema? Where's the parasat tova? Where's the success? So we have to realize that all these thoughts can happen even to religious people. And we have to realize that even on those mitzvot, we have to realize that Hashem enabled us to do the mitzvot. How many times we tried to go mincha, and what happened? We didn't find parking. How many times it happened? We tried to go to shachrit in the morning. Something happened with the kids. Something happened with the wife. You can't go in the morning to shul. How many times it happened? You call the place. I want to give I want to do this mitzvah. Oh, it's not available. It's over. Somebody already took the opportunity. A lot of times things we want to do good and it doesn't happen. Why? Because we didn't have the zechut. Hashem didn't give us the zechut to do the mitzvah. Sometimes we didn't have the zechut. So at the end of the day, even if we want to do the mitzvah, Hashem at the end of the day has to say, okay, I want you to do this mitzvah. Sometimes He blocks people. So therefore, we have to realize that even when we do mitzvot, we do good things. At the end of the day, it's because Hashem wanted us to do that. Hashem allowed us. A person wants to cross the street, give a person $1 for tzedakah. Could be this guy will go away. Could be that, God forbid, your legs don't work. Could be you'll lose the $1. Could be, a million things can happen wrong. And the fact that you were able to give the guy $1, that means that Hashem wanted you to give him $1. There's a halakha that if you wanted to do something good and you weren't able to do it, something blocked you, Hashem gives you reward for the mitzvah. Because it's not your fault. You wanted to do the mitzvah. So Hashem counts as if you did it. How is that? Why? I didn't do the mitzvah, so why I get reward? Because even when we do the mitzvot, even when we're successful, right? What is it? What do we get reward for? Hashem enabled us to do the mitzvah. If Hashem didn't want us to do the mitzvah, I wouldn't do it. It's because we wanted to do the mitzvah. That's what Hashem gave us a reward. Hashem gives a reward because we wanted to do the mitzvah. That's for Malkiel. I'm sorry. That's for Malkiel's class. David, that's for Malkiel's class, okay? Thank you so much. So therefore, why does Hashem give us a reward? For this that we wanted to do the mitzvah. If we want, Hashem does the rest. So therefore, we have to always remember when we do the mitzvot, all we should take pride in is that we wanted to. Everything else is Hashem. A lot of times what helps also to work on our ga'ava is when a person realizes that, what do we have to, a guy came to the rabbi once. He said, Rabbi, I have a lot of ga'ava. I need to work on my arrogance. Help me. He says, You need to work on your arrogance? What do you have to be arrogant about? What's so special about you? You understand? A lot of times people in their mind, they think that they're very, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this. But really you're not. There was, there's a classic example. A guy, he lives in a community, a very, very far community. Nobody knows nothing. People barely know Aleph Bet. They go to shul, Shabbat, that's it. They don't know anything else from Judaism. He knows how to read like Chumash. He knows how to read the Yakut Yosef, 2 halachot. He knows how to, build sukkah. He knows how to shake the lav. Few things he knows. He already thinks, I'm Sadiq. I'm the leader. I am the much better than everybody. He knows how to read Chazan. Oh, I'm Rabbi. That's normal. It's normal that happens to a person. And then if you take this guy, put him in a yeshiva community, you put him with the kol guys, you put him with the very religious community, he's gonna be a nobody over there. They say, you know how to read Gemara? You don't know how to read Gemara. You know how to learn Tosfot? You don't know how to learn Tosfot. You know what it means to pray Amidah? I see how you pray Amidah. You know what it means to really do a mitzvah? You say the Shem Yehod before. You know what this mitzvah means. You have kavanah. They show him that he doesn't know anything from anything. And then he really feels like, wow, I'm a mishka, I'm nobody, I'm nothing. So you have to realize a lot of times we give ourselves ga'ava because we think we're better than the people around us, But if we would be with different crowd, we would be nobody. We would be thinking different. That's why a lot of, for example, Rabbi Nachman wrote many times that a person should live in a big city. He says when you live in a small town, small village, so if you're smart, if you're strong, so you think you're better than everybody and you get gava. But if you're in a big city where there's a lot of people, so there's always somebody to learn from. There's always somebody to look up to. There's always somebody bigger than you. So you're constantly going to grow. So therefore, it says a lot of times, you have to realize that we're missing a lot of things. A person focus on the good. You also have to focus on the things you need to work on. You're wealthy, fine. But do you have midot? Do you have derech eretz? Okay, you have derech eretz. But do you pray properly? Okay, you pray properly. You pray nicely. Do you learn the right amount? Do you learn in the morning? Do you learn in the evening? You always have to look at all the angles. What am I good at? What am I bad at? And always remember what you're bad at, because that way it will help you not get gava. But we have to realize that the reason why we have gava is because we're missing Devekut. That's what he says. He's going to say Devekut is where we attach to Hashem, we cleave to Hashem. When does a person have gava? When he thinks he's separate from Hashem. But the more you're attached to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you're going to realize there's less and less room to feel that I did. The more we connect to Hashem, the more we realize Hashem's doing. The less we're connected to Hashem, the more we think I did. That's a big problem. You see a person who has gava, he needs to work on his emunah. And he's missing on his emunah. When he has emunah that everything comes from Hashem, so then it's going to be much easier for him to realize that what do I have to have gava for? A big thing that helps fight gava is praying. The person has to pray that he should be humble. If to pray that HaKadosh Baruch Hu should give you the ability to remember that Hashem is the one who makes everything happen. A lot of times you easily forget. A lot of times we think that we did, and we have to remember, and we have to have zechut to remember. What's the zechut? To pray. To ask Hashem, help me have gava, help me take away my gava, help me be humble. It's a Yetzer Hara. We have to pray to Hashem to help fight the Yetzer Hara. Now, at the same time, we have to know that we are important. There's always a balance. Everything's Hashem, so where am I? What am I? What's my purpose? So everything Hashem did. What does He need me for? Obviously, Hashem needs us. We're a special part. There's a part of Hashem inside of us that we need to do tikkun for in this world. So we're also important. If a person is super humble, so what does it mean to be humble? People think, so I let everybody step on me. I am worthless. I'm nobody. Everybody can do whatever they want to me. No, obviously, Simcha B'nai Pshischa, he said many times, you have to have two papers in your pocket. In your right pocket, paper says, for me, the world was created, right? The Gemara Masechet Sanhedrin says that Hashem created man, one person. To mean that every single person in this world, he's like Adam. Even if you would be the last person in the world, Hashem would still make the sun rise in the morning for you. Even each person, Kasher Shilevek is so important, Hashem make the world just for you. That's how important each individual, one of us, is. Hashem didn't create us for no reason. Each one of us is important. But in the other pocket, what do we have to have? We have to have a piece of paper that says, Ani Afar Ve'efer. Like Avraham Avinu, I am but dust to the earth. I'm dust, I'm nobody. Like Avraham Avinu said. So, when you're dealing with other people, right, you're supposed to be what? Take out a piece of paper that says, I'm dust, I'm nothing. I don't want to fight with you. Okay, let's make shalom. No gava. Easy going. When it comes to Hashem and mitzvot and should I get up in the morning? Some people tell me, Rabbi, why do I need to come to shiur? There's a lot of religious people learning Torah. Let them go learn Torah. What, you need little me? What do I know? I know how to read few sentences. I know how to learn 2-3 halachot, then I fall asleep. What's the point? Let the other people do this mitzvah. No, Hashem created you, and there's a reason you need to learn also. Everybody's commanded in learning Torah. So when it comes to mitzvah, you can't say, who am I? I'm nobody. No, you are important. You have to do it also. Person says, there's a lot of people in the shul. They go to pray in the morning. Why do I need to go pray? Let them go pray. That's okay. Hashem doesn't need me. I told a guy one time, come, let's wash hands. Let's do a mitzvah. It's okay. Ninada. I don't need this bracha. It's okay. You do. It's okay. Or when it, right?
It's real?
Yeah. We're going to say Birkat Hamazon. He said, it's okay. You say for us. You say. I said, why? You need to do also? No, I'm okay. It's okay. I'm not important. I said, what are you talking about? Where's your gava for Hashem? Where's your importance for your neshama? your self-esteem. You need to have self-esteem. On the one hand, you don't force yourself onto other people, but within yourself, to fight your yon yitzhara, you need to have importance. You need to feel proud of what you do, proud to be a Jew, proud to do mitzvot. Fight your yitzhara. Well, you're important. Hashem needs you also. Hashem didn't give up on you. Why did He give you neshama today? Because He believed in you. We say, Modani lefanecha melchai v'kayam, she'echzarta bi nishmati, echemla rabba emunatecha. We say, Hashem, we thankful to you. You gave my neshama. Rabbi emunatecha. You have Zohar says you have a lot of faith in us. Yesterday I did guno. The day before I said something not nice. The day before I messed up. But today I woke up, right? That means Hashem trusts me again. It means Hashem believe in me again. If He didn't believe in you, if He gave up on you, why would He give you neshama? It's like you go and you have a stock broker, right? You give him money, say invest my money. I give you 100, give me back 500. Okay. He go, you give him 100. Where's the 100? Sorry, finished. So I say, give me another 200. Hi, okay, this time be careful. Make sure you give me 1,000. Yeah. You give him 200. Gone. So okay, now give me 500. What? You sick? What do you use? I should give you 500. Are you crazy? But Hashem doesn't do that to us. Hashem still gives us a neshama every day. He trusts us. He believes in us. So how we cannot believe in ourselves? How can we not go and say my mitzvah is important, my Torah is important, my learning is important, my prayer is important? So that's where the Yetzirah, he uses humility as a tool against you. He says, no, be humble, stay home, you don't need to do mitzvot, let other people do it, somebody else will, the Yetzirah uses emunah even. What does he do? A guy comes to you and says, listen, I need a parnasa, I need help, can you give me some tzedakah? He says, I'm sorry. He says, who's going to help me? He says, don't worry, Hashem will help you, don't worry. The Yetzirah tells him to say this. Don't worry, somebody else, if it's not me, somebody else will help you, But then, when he's missing parnasa, when he himself is losing, he says, what is this? How could it be? Oh, he has no emunah. He forgot all his emunah. But for somebody else, he has a lot of emunah.
Also, the Yetzirah also tells a person, sleep a little bit. Come on, another 5 minutes, another 10 minutes.
Right.
And all of a sudden, the person wakes up late.
Emet. So therefore, he says that a person has to be careful not to get mixed up. He has to have self-esteem and believe in his mitzvot and push his Yetzirah, but not to push other people. With other people, you have to have humility and you have to realize that you're not so special. Calm down. You're not so special. Yes, you are God's gift to the world when it comes to yourself. And when it comes to other people, you do not enforce yourself onto other people and say, yes, this. Or say, oh, kto te takoi? Who are you? Right? You know who I am. All this kind of behavior is not where the real Jew is supposed to talk like and act like. He forgot that Hashem is the one who gave him everything he has. Okay, fine. Now he says that the next thing we have to speak about is Devekut. Devekut is cleaving to Hashem, attaching to Hashem. He says the more you attach to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the more you feel it, the less you'll be inclined to have gava, inclined to give into the Yetzirah. What does it mean to attach to Hashem and to feel it? Sometimes you go and, some people, they have a custom. After the prayers, they stand by the ark. They stand by the Echal. And they put their hands, Sephardic people, they put their hands, they pray. They when you go to the Kotel, you stand there, you pray by the wall. You feel connection to Hashem. You feel it. You feel strong. You feel like Hashem's listening to you. You feel like, wow.
You have to do that?
Whatever, I'm just saying, I'm trying to explain what the feeling feels like. A lot of Jewish people in general, they have this deep inside of them. This emunah that you could tap into every once in a while, where you feel like, let's say you prayed a good Amidah that day. You went to the mikveh that day. You said all the korbanot that day. You were focused. You weren't tired. You were saying the words. You connected to the words during the Amidah. You forgot that you were in shul. You felt like you're praying to Hashem, like in heaven. You felt connected. That's called Devekut. That's called attaching to Hashem. You felt it. You felt the connection to Hashem. Devekut, cleaving to Hashem, attaching to Hashem. He says the more you feel this, is the easier it will be to overcome gava and doing bitul, nullification of yourself, like we spoke last time, or fighting the desire to overeat, right, like we spoke about before. He says the more you're able to tap into this feeling of attaching to Hashem, is the easier other things, other tests will be for you. He says, so why do we not get a feeling attached to Hashem? How do we build this attachment to Hashem? He says, first of all, it's not in one night. It's not overnight that a person is able to do this. Most people, I'll tell you, like we spoke last time, when they start being religious, they feel, okay, my life is my life, and I fit Hashem somewhere in my life. Okay, if I have time, I go to shul. Okay, if I have time, I learn. Okay, it's just something to do. I go to the gym. I go to my party with my friends, and I go to shiur. I go to shul. It's one of the things I do in my life. Happens to be. Yeah, it's one of my hobbies to be religious. One of my hobbies. So that's how you start in the beginning. But then eventually you start realizing that your religion is your life. And Hashem is a huge part of our life, and our whole life is the Torah, and our whole life is the mitzvot, and working is something you use to do mitzvot, and sleeping is something you use to do mitzvot, and having a family is a way to fulfill more mitzvot, and all these things in our life is really the other way. Torah comes first, Hashem comes first, and our life and our personal things comes after, and that takes time till you get there. It's not so simple overnight. A person doesn't just start thinking like this. It's slowly, more and more you learn, more and more you grow, more and more you understand. You eventually get to that level. So it says the same thing over here. There'll be many times you'll come to pray. Rabbi, I felt like I prayed. I felt like I was talking to the wall. I say blah 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 blah. I didn't feel nothing. I feel like, okay, I came. I said kadosh kadosh kadosh. That's it. I don't feel like nothing. No Wi-Fi, no connection. That's how I felt. Yes, it happens. It's okay, but you keep doing. You keep doing. Like the kid, he comes and he says, let's play basketball. We play basketball. Oh, I missed everything. I'm never gonna be good. Why should I play basketball? Never. I'm gonna be like this the rest of my life. You tell him, what are you talking about? Practice. This makes perfect. You try again. Every day you get a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. The Chasidic masters say that every Amidah needs to be connected to the previous Amidah. You're always building another block. Your Amidah is going to be better than the previous Amidah. Your next Amidah is going to be higher than the previous one. Because you're always growing. And you cannot say, oh, people have a very big Yetzirah. Oh, I want to be Baba Sali in one day. I want to pray with a special Siddur, with all the Kavanot. I want to go mikvah. I want to pray nets. Oh, I missed the nets. I missed the mikvah. I don't pray with the, Oh, that's it. Nothing. That's it. Forget everything. I ain't going to be good. It's going to be nothing. It's going to be zero. Why? It's a Yetzirah, very big Yetzirah. No, you have to do everything perfect. If you don't do perfect, better not to try. Everything has to be perfect first time. Who said? Who are you? That God gave you a gift? Me? I only try one time. Everything only one time. If it works, I do it. No, that's it. Who is like this in the life? There's nobody like this. We try, we fall, we try, we fall, we try, we fall. And hopefully maybe 10 times, 15 times, 20 times, some people 100 times they get it. But they can't give up. You can't give up. And this is Yetzirah. That we do mitzvot and we don't feel the spark. We don't feel the fire. We don't feel the connection. And we say, forget it. It's not for me. Rabbi, I came to shiur. Rabbi, I'm sorry. Your shiur was very boring. I fall asleep. I need Panimayo. I don't understand. Gemara like this, like that, like this. What does he want, the rabbi? He's all day fighting Mazge Kruchis, the Gemara. What is this? Rabbi, I'm sorry, I don't understand what they want. What do you want me? You want me to sit 1 hour? I'm like this, like this.
Life is too short to learn.
Yeah.
Life is too short to learn.
So what do you tell this guy? Tell this guy, oh, Gemara is not for you. Quit. Go home. Never come back to night call. No, never come back to Midgavil. Stay home. It's not for you. Go sit home, watch Russian movies, television, and don't ever come to shul. Huh? Rambo. Go watch Rambo. Yeah. That's what we should tell him? No. Tell him, listen. Today it's like this. Tomorrow you'll understand 1 more word, 5 more words. The next week you'll understand 5 more lines. The next week, till eventually the whole shiur you understand. But you have to push, you have to try, you have to try, you have to try. You don't come to the gym and lift 200 pounds right away. Slowly, slowly, slowly. But Yetzirah tries to trick you. He tells you, no, everything today. Sivod. If not Sivod, so don't do nothing. And it's a very big Yetzirah. So, the Devekut is built slowly. In the prayers, connection to Hashem. In the learning, connection to Hashem. And when you get very good connecting when you're praying, with your learning, you're going to be even able to connect to Hashem, even not in mitzvot. Even not in mitzvot. Even regular, mundane things. When you go and you make money, you're going to get big check. You're going to finish the job. They're going to pay you. You said you did a great job. Here's your $10,000 you deserve. You did a good job. You say to him, Baruch Hashem, thank you Hashem. He's not going to say, yeah, look to me, tell his friend, you see, I make dengue. Yeah, look at me. No, he's going to say, thank you Hashem. Everything is Hashem. You see, he thinks differently because he's so connected with his prayers, so connected with his learning. Everything he does now is connection with Hashem. Everything. He sees Hashem everywhere. Even a guy smack his car. He doesn't get upset, this guy. He says, okay, kapara, no, this is from Hashem one. This is what Hashem wants. How? This guy is crazy. You crazy? You kill this guy. Tell this guy, where you got your license? Walmart? What is this? Why you drive? Right? But why doesn't yell like this? He says, this guy, right away he said, kapara, no. What is like some tzaddik from a different world? How you talk like this? How you think like this? It's because he has a connection. He built a strong connection with Hashem.
He also has bitachon.
100%. So now,
like let's say if I'm walking down the street and someone curses me out,
yeah.
Go off my back.
Amen.
This is called bitachon also.
Yeah. Someone who has bitachon thinks like that. Okay, good. So therefore, he says, the more and more you build this connection, it's going to start in your learning and your praying. It's going to start extending into your other parts of your life, your everyday activities. It's also going to be, you're going to have emunah, you're going to think, and you're going to speak, and you're going to act differently because of this connection that you have to Hashem all the time. It's a very big Yetzirah. Also, he says that some people think you come to Knesset, you're very religious. You come to learn, put the kippah, he's very religious, he like this, he knows, he says, ask good questions. He leaves the shul, a different person. He's a different person. I see him in the street, no kippah. I see he says this bad word, matiris, this, that. He goes and he thinks he would never do act like this in shul. But outside he's like that. This is also missing in the connection to Hashem. Because then that's showing when he's in Knesset, it's like droke. It's like, so you're playing like a charade, like a show. If you believe this is the truth, so why outside you're different? So when you come here, you're doing just baloney. So if you believe like this is what you should do, so you should do this all the time, even when you're not here. So, no, Rabbi, I'm not on this level, I'm not there yet, at least half the day. I'm really yours now, okay, other half day, one day, Bezat Hashem, slowly. So a person has to know, okay, I understand what you're saying, but you're missing from your connection to Hashem. A real connection to Hashem is going to be 24/7. A guy asked me one time, Rabbi, you're always in a suit. You're not tired, wear always suit. Always tie, always suit, always, what is this? I said, listen, if you work Secret Service, right? You're allowed to say to Trump one day, listen, let me come polo shirt, nice, relax one day. Yeah, we're going to Texas. Texas is очень жарко town. It's very hot. Maybe all the Secret Service are gonna come in the polo,
There's no place to put gun.
Yeah. So what did Trump say? What, you crazy? Your job needs to be always the black and white, always looking sharp, always. Everywhere I go, you need to look like you professional. Yeah, professional. So I said, I feel I'm the same thing. Every Jew has a connection to Hashem. We are servants of Hashem. And I feel everything I do, I'm serving Hashem. So why should I wear something else but serve Hashem? And when I'm walking in the street, I'm also serving Hashem. When I'm in the shul, when I'm shopping in the grocery store, when I'm taking my kids to the park, everything I'm doing. Okay, some things you can't wear a suit. Some things let's say you play basketball, you can't wear a suit, so you don't wear a suit. Okay, fine. But to go to Yoshua, people wear suit, right? To go to Svat, the people wear the suit. So go to shul, also wear the suit. Why? No, he wants to come with Sharavare to the shul. When he wears tapachki. The same tapachki he wears in the house, he comes to shul with the tapachki and the sharavare. How he woke up in the morning. How he woke up in the morning, yeah? Sunday morning, he woke up from the bed, he goes like this. He rolls all the way to the shul. He comes to put tefillin, praying to the Master of the Universe, wearing whatever pajamas he wore to sleep. It's a connection to Hashem, connection. People think, oh, shul, one thing, outside something else. No, it's a real connection. It has to be all the time. It has to be all the time. It can't be duro. Duro, you know duro? Two-face. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So we'll end off with this. He says that some people connect different ways. One big way is itbodedut. Itbodedut is going to help make a person connection real. A lot of times people say, Rabbi, Siddur, I don't understand what Siddur means. I know people who come every day, they're so holy. They come, they say, they don't know nothing what it says, nothing. They just, that's it. That's all I know. It says here, I say it, Rabbi.
That's what you're supposed to do.
But he doesn't know anything.
What makes them holy?
The fact that he came and he wants to do it, okay, he's 10 years doing the same thing, that's not good, he has to learn. But the fact that he comes, that's also something holy, that he wants. Problem is, he doesn't know what it's saying. Or some people, they know what it says, but they don't connect to the words, you know. Some of the words are complicated. Some of the words is, if you read the English, it's like, I don't know, nobody speaks with these words today, you know. So, if you read art school sometimes, it's like, you need a dictionary for what the words they say sometimes, you know. It's like college words, I don't know what they're saying. So, itboredut helps, whatever, if you don't connect to the prayers, you need to always pray. It's a must. Even if you don't connect to the prayers definitely doing something. 100% accomplishing something on some level, you know. But the itboredut, when you speak privately to Hashem in your own words, go home, sit in the free time, and say to Hashem, Hashem, I want to speak to you. I want to speak to you. Like, you know, you have a friend, you want to speak to him about something important. You have time for me? Meet me in the shul. I need to speak to you. Important. Okay, face to face you speak to him, right? You don't come with a script. You don't come with notes. You just speak from your heart. Listen, I want to speak to you. I have something to say to you. You know, I want to talk to you. That's how you have to be with Hashem also. Because you have to take a few minutes a day, you sit down and say, Chodo, I want to speak to you one-on-one, with my own words, with my own heart. Because in the Amidah, the words of the Siddur, sometimes you don't connect. But when you use your own words, you connect. So therefore, you want to say, Hashem, please forgive me. I did this and this the other day. Hashem, I want to thank you for my wife. Thank you for my kids. Thank you for my house. Thank you for my life. Thank you that I'm healthy. Thank you for bringing me all the way where I am today. Like this kind of tekiveshi. And then afterwards you say, Hashem, please, that my son should go on Torah's way and he should be successful. My vnuki, they should all become religious and they should be happy and healthy and wealthy. That I should be healthy always and I should be able to get up in the morning and I should be able to, you know, do mitzvot. All these things from your heart, make it real. Because I speak to a lot of people and a lot of people say, Rabbi, I pray, I don't feel anything.
You can say that during the Amidah?
No, you shouldn't do it during the Amidah. You should do it on your own time, separate time. Rabbi Nachman says I used to do it when I was walking. When I was walking to shul, I used to speak to Hashem. Personal, with my own words, no script, no siddur. Personal prayer. And he says, sometimes when you pray, you don't feel nothing. People tell me, Rabbi, I feel like I'm talking to the wall. I feel like God listening, or no, who's there, what's there? But when you practice like this, talking from your own heart, in the beginning it's hard. In the beginning you feel weird, like, oh, look, I'm Looney Tunes, I'm talking to myself. You know, I'm a cuckoo. You know, people say, who are you talking to? I'm talking to Hashem. And you see me walking the street talking to myself like I'm a psychopath.
The iPhone.
Right. People today will have the headphones. People maybe thinking you're on the Bluetooth.
First time when I saw the people was crazy.
Yeah. You see them arguing with themselves. You know, But that's what you have to do. You have to speak to Hashem in your own words. Slowly, you'll break the ice. Like you meet somebody new, you have to break the ice. It's in the beginning, you have nothing to talk about, then you find you have something in common, then you slowly, you know how to talk to him. Same thing with Hashem. You have to build your relationship, make it real connection with Hashem. The last thing he mentions over here is some people are different. Some people connect with songs. Some people, when they hear good music, good Jewish music, they connect and they feel connected to Hashem. Shabbat songs, some people feel connected to Hashem. Some people, when you tell them nice chidush, nice story, they feel connected to Hashem. They feel, wow, that's an unbelievable story. Wow, Hashem is amazing. Each person has to find himself. What's the way that I can build my connection to Hashem? That way it's real. That way it means something. That way it's not only in the shul, but it's also in the house. Amen.